Yeah, I think I picked this one up yesterday when I was at the shops. Let's see if we can make this one come up a treat. Gonna leave that. Oh, I'm not gonna touch the enlargement. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here Health and Beauty, the Coles supermarket chain. Don't know why people call it Health and Beauty, especially beauty, because beauty is from within. Beauty, what's the point in, I hate makeup and all that sort of stuff, and the way people are so fussed about wanting to tinker with their features, with their faces, by putting on makeup and plucking eyebrows, getting Botox and all that sort of shit. Although Botox, you can't do that on your own, but plucking your eyebrows and wearing makeup, you can. And that's come up looking really nice shape. We're just going to maybe reverse the colours back. But I really hate the way Health and Beauty is like, the way beauty is associated with artificial concoctions that you place on your skin, and really it's just a bit silly. Really is kind of stupid when you think about it, when you think about all those potions and concoctions that people like to cover their faces with. Actually, I'm not going to throw that away. I might have some more. I'm not going to recycle it. I've got to use it because there's got to be more interesting things inside it. So we're just going to take this and utilise it. But I really hate the way makeup is forced upon people. Like, I've had people in shopping malls who are trying to sell makeup, trying to get me to try a sample. It's like, fuck off. I don't want it. I don't want your fucking shit. It's like they're forceful. They're so fucking hard sell. And it's like, I don't need or want fucking makeup. I don't fucking need it. And I don't need it or want it. I don't like it. It's come up looking interesting. The orange looks a bit wishy-washy. But yeah, I just get so over the way beauty people like to try and force it down your throat. Like, they try to force you to try their product thinking that you're going to get hooked. But I don't want that product. I'm not rich. I'm not a fucking richo. I don't have money to splash around on shit. And this shit, to me, makeup is fucking shit. And that's come up looking better with the dot matrix setting. I do think maybe the background colour could be a better colour than orange, to be honest, folks. Yeah, it looks shit house. I actually like the detail in that, but the colour is way too cold. the hue could be done differently. Make it more warmish. Yeah, looks a bit too cold. Looks more green. The green looks nice, but it looks too green, unless the green can be used with another colour that's more suitable. So that's the original version, and this is the greener version, should I say. I think it's too green. Going to go towards the blue for a change. We're going to be a little bit more experimental, folks. It's nice to try new things for a change when you're not able to figure a new way of doing it, or you want to try something totally different. And that's come up really dark, really depressing. The green looks blended. I don't like that dark green at all. It looks shit house. I think the blue is just too blue, too fucking blue, too fucking depressing. It's a colour I associate with depression, and I feel really depressed because I'm not with my partner Luigi. I really miss him, and I'm trying to get in touch through this. What I'm doing here, I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on television. I'm trying to get on Channel 9. So I can get in touch with my partner Luigi, who I really miss, and I get depressed. Most days I just can't be brought up because the loneliness just drives me nuts. The loneliness, that looks shit house. The loneliness just drives me up the wall, folks. I really don't like it. I really wish I didn't have to feel so lonely and so down and depressed. I really need to get in touch with this person, Luigi. Otherwise I will die of a broken heart, and broken hearts do kill. Make no mistake, you can die of a broken heart. You can, folks. It's not acceptable being down and depressed. Especially when you're an artist or a creative and you're wanting to be really... I can still make beautiful pictures despite feeling down, but I don't feel really in sync with my art as much as I'd like to be if I didn't have to deal with this depressive feelings that I get. I don't know if I like. This is a bit on the wishy-washy side. This background colour is just looking too wishy-washy. Trying to think what to do with it, folks. This is the colour I associate with happiness. It's colour yellow. Yellow is a happy colour. It's meant to be really... I'm not interested in spiritualism, folks, but I still see the value of colour in feelings, and blue to me is associated with depression, anxiety, panic attacks, that sort of feeling that you get when you spend a lot of time on your own and you're not with your partner. You're not in a relationship, you're not seeing them in person, and you're lonely, and loneliness kills. People have underestimated the destructive force of loneliness, and that's come up looking quite interesting. People have underestimated the power of loneliness and what it can do to a person, and I'm basically a guinea pig, you could say, folks, for how bad loneliness can really be. And I'm relying on Channel 9 to air my material, and I'm just trying to get them interested in my stuff so I can survive, because I'm nearly 50 and it's amazing I haven't died as early as 43, I estimate, because of the amount of depression and anxiety I get from being lonely all the time and not being with a friend. I've spent most of my life feeling lonely, so it's a wonder my life hasn't been cut short, that I'm I don't know whether to call it a miracle or whether to call it just luck or maybe resilience, but I'm still alive. But I do feel sick, depressed. I really feel down and low, and I just need a bit of love. I've been brought up in a hateful environment. I've lived through teasing and bullying. I've had so much discontent foisted upon me and shit, and I'm now I consider myself a survivor, folks, and I'm not going away. And if anyone hates me, if anyone who's watching the television, like people from school who hated me and wanted to see me dead, well, screw yous, fucktards. I'm not dying because you fucking want me to die. I'm going to live, and I'm going to live my life to the full. So you fuckwits from school and elsewhere and church fellowship, screw yous. I'm surviving, and I'm going to thrive once I get in touch with Luigi, you fucking idiots. Go to hell, bitches. So yeah, there you go. That's my message to my enemies and my fucking idiots that have hurt my feelings all throughout my life. They can go fuck themselves, because I am going to live. I'm going to find Luigi. I'm going to think positive, even though I feel shit. Most of the time I'm going to try and just think of my future, a bright future. Cunts. Screw them. I'm going to be thriving one day. And that's come up looking a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.